So we are an adoptive family. We fostered for about 7 years, and then we adopted a sibling group of 2, and now we also do safe families, and we host children in our home. So we have had the experience of fostering, adopting, and hosting children.
I think it's pretty awesome that we adopt children. We show them love no matter what.
It was kind of a natural, slow progression for us. She kind of allowed me to go through my own discovery, which was a great system because that's kind of how I'm wired. So she knows me really well. And, it was kind of more of a lightning strike when I actually decided to do it. I don't even remember the exact moment. I just remember it kind of clicking, and we decided to open up our home for respite care first. And I think men operate a little bit different than women, and once I opened up the door a little sliver, I busted it wide open and went in full force. It's just kind of how it worked with me.
It is really exciting to have 2 new sisters in the family.
Living with all these sisters is a little crazy, and it's hard to share all the rooms.
We needed more, I don't know why, but loudness in the family.
I think it was all in God's timing, that we, kind of learned a lot, and we grew a lot together as a family and as a couple, so that we were strong enough to deal with, a lot of the challenges and things that come into play when you have extra kids in your house, whether or not they've been through trauma. So I think that it was ingrained in me, but marrying Nate and his openness to talk about these things and kind of work on these things together was it was the perfect combination. And that's, without Nate, we would have never done it, because he was our leader, and he's our spiritual leader, and he was the one who made it a possibility that we could do this.
If kids ask me questions at school about foster care, they'd probably ask me, why did you do this, and what's it like, and how does it feel like when you have another kid in your family for a long time?
It makes me feel very comfortable, and I have a lot of sisters to play with, and they cheer me up when I'm sad.
One of the things that I always champion to everybody I talk to is not to short sale your kids. And I know from personal experience, because one of my major hurdles was I already had 3 children before we started fostering, and my whole thing is, why rock the boat? We kind of have a system going, and I was just worried, what's going to happen to my kids? How are they going to take it? Are we going to have jealousy issues? And all my worries, I should have been looking in the mirror, because all the problems ended up being with me or with us personally. The kids are just naturally resilient. They get it. So, I'm really proud of them for that. They actually showed me sometimes how to react to different situations, and were encouragement to me.
I'd say that it's pretty cool to have another kid in our family for a while, and to show our love to them and make sure that we are nice to them at all times, because we want to show them that we love them no matter what happens to them.
Safe Families is a ministry that serves families that are in crisis, and a lot of times it'll be parents that are struggling with housing or homelessness or maybe addiction, and so what they really need is to focus on those issues. And so we have families in the church and in the community that are willing to host their children and care for their children, so they can focus on caring for those needs.
It feels pretty good to have some other people in the family for a little while, so that we can get to know them and have time with them and have fun together.
It's my opportunity to actually see what it's like for them to be new, and I kind of enjoy playing with them and making them feel welcome here.
For families that are considering fostering and adopting, I think that it's really important to make sure that, number one, you find resources and you educate yourself as much as possible. At the same time, you find people who are in it, who've been through it, who are going through it, to walk alongside you. When we first started fostering, we knew nobody who was fostering, and it was very hard to go through the emotional ups and downs knowing that it was normal. And then once we found out that that was normal and we could walk through it with other people, it made it easier to go through the hard times and the challenges when there were people alongside with us.